For the hip flexor stretch, you're going to start with one knee down and one knee up. You're stretching this down hip. What most people do for the hip flexor stretch is they lean way forward here, so you can feel the stretch through here. The problem with this is you haven't done anything to strengthen around this new range of motion. So sure, that feels good. You've lengthened it for a minute, but you haven't gained any control through there. So I'd rather see you strengthen up the glutes, strengthen up the core so that hip doesn't have to work quite as hard. So what we're going to do instead is, if you think of your hips like a bucket of water, your pelvis like a bucket of water here, instead of having water dump out the front, I want you to feel like you tuck your hips under, so you feel like water's dumping out the back, and you'll feel a big stretch through here, but you're keeping that straight line from shoulder all the way down to knee. And then from there, I want you to squeeze your cheek as hard as you can and drive the stick into the ground. The more you drive that stick into the ground, the more that core is going to turn on. The more you squeeze the glute, the more this hip can start to relax and go into that stretch, relaxed position. If you don't have a stick, you could use like a tennis racket or golf club. If you don't have anything, you could even push through your thigh here. The point of that is just to get a little activation to that core and set that tension from head to hip so that this hip flexor can actually relax and everything that's supposed to be working can start working instead.